Vietnam, once known mostly for its war-torn past, is now one of the fastest-growing economies in Asia. In 2025, the country is breaking records in technology, exports, and global influence. So why is Vietnam developing faster than ever right now? Let's find out. Welcome back to Globe Contrast, where we explore the stories behind nations shaping our world. Stay until the end to see why Vietnam could be the next Asian tiger. Geography and location. Advantage Vietnam's location is one of its greatest assets. Situated along the South China Sea, it sits right on the trade routes connecting East Asia with Europe and the Middle East. This makes Vietnam a natural hub for shipping, logistics, and manufacturing. It's close enough to China to benefit from supply chains, but far enough to attract companies looking to diversify away from China. That's why global giants like Samsung, Intel, and Apple suppliers are building factories in Vietnam. 2. Manufacturing powerhouse over the last decade, Vietnam has become known as the factory of Asia. The country exports everything from textiles and footwear to electronics and smartphones. In fact, Samsung now makes about half of its smartphones in Vietnam. Major electronics companies are shifting production here because of lower costs, skilled workers, and political stability. This manufacturing boom fuels jobs, raises incomes, and pushes Vietnam's GDP upward every year. The tech and startup revolution in Vietnam is no longer just about cheap labor. It's becoming a tech hub. Cities like Ho Chi Minh City and Hanoi are seeing a rise in startups in fintech, gaming, and AI. The country has a young, digital-savvy population. Over 70% of Vietnamese are under 35, and nearly everyone uses smartphones and social media. This creates a huge market for e-commerce, fintech apps, and digital services. Even global investors call Vietnam the Silicon Valley of Southeast Asia. 4. Economic growth and stability. Vietnam's economy has grown at around 6 to 7% per year for the past decade, making it one of the fastest-growing economies in the world. Unlike many countries, Vietnam has kept its inflation relatively stable and managed its currency well. Foreign investors appreciate this stability. The government also signs major free trade deals like the CPTPP and EVFTA, giving Vietnamese goods duty-free access to Europe, Japan, and Canada. Education and workforce. A big part of Vietnam's success is its educated and hardworking population. Vietnamese students consistently rank high in math and science tests worldwide. The literacy rate is above 95%, and universities are producing more engineers and IT professionals every year. This provides the talent needed for manufacturing and technology industries. Infrastructure boom. If you visit Vietnam in 2025, you'll see construction everywhere. New highways, high-speed rail plans, modern airports, and smart cities rising from the ground. Projects like the North-South Expressway and Long Thanh International Airport are transforming the nation's connectivity. This infrastructure boom not only creates jobs but also attracts more foreign direct investment. Culture, tourism, and global image. Vietnam isn't just about economics, it's also about culture and soft power. With UNESCO heritage sites, delicious cuisine like pho and banh mi, and stunning landscapes, Vietnam attracts millions of tourists every year. Its global image has shifted from a war-torn nation to a country of youth, creativity, and opportunity. 8 challenges Vietnam still faces, of course. It's not all perfect. Vietnam still struggles with traffic congestion, environmental pollution, and bureaucracy. Income inequality between cities and rural areas is also a concern, but many experts believe these challenges can be overcome as long as Vietnam keeps reforming and investing wisely. In 2025, Vietnam is not just growing fast, it's shaping the future of Asia. From manufacturing to technology, from education to global trade, Vietnam is proving that even a small nation can rise to become an economic powerhouse. So, the next time you think about the fastest-growing countries in the world, don't forget to put Vietnam at the top of the list. What do you think? Will Vietnam become the next Asian tiger? Tell us in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos from Globe Contrast.